All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, or GMS. Peace and blessings to the elect. I'm Zakaria from the GMS Dallas camp, and I'm going to jump right into these scriptures. I'm going to read from the book of John, St. John chapter 8, and I'm going to start at verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And I wanted to bring that scripture out first because that scripture fits this guy to a T. Ye are of your father the devil, because you, as everybody knows, as Jesus is the word guy, came up to our camp we have on Saturdays. And, you know, he had a bullhorn, he had his woman with him, and they were recording. And long story short, they took about a 3-hour conversation and chopped it into, as you see it, 19 minutes and 23 seconds. So all in all, we were preaching maybe about a half hour before they showed up. And, you know, they came and we probably were still preaching for about another hour. And then my camera, the battery, you know, started dying. So I shut my camera down, and we still ended up preaching with going into the scriptures and battling the scriptures for about another hour. So I say that to say, as he titles his video, GMS leaves the scene destroyed by questions, which is completely false. I mean, they came out there with the idea to come out there, record it, cut it, slice it, and we're gonna post it as we made them leave. We debated with y'all for the better part of 3 hours. Now we could have turned it into 5 hours. We could have turned it into 10 hours. But the point is, ye are of your father the devil. You don't want to learn what we know. You don't want to respect Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You don't want to go into the scriptures. You want to preach Jesus. You want to bring us back to this madness. That's your goal. And to some, hey, your goal is gonna work. It's gonna work because some people are gonna still be trapped up in Jesus. Some people are still gonna be trapped up in the Roman Catholicism, Baptist Church, Mormons. Israelites are gonna be trapped up into those things. But the elect, the Lord's chosen, are gonna come out of that madness. And that's who we're speaking to. We're not speaking to every single so-called black, so-called Mexican, so-called Native American that's walking around the corners. That's not who we're speaking to. And we know that the numbers are few. But that's what our job is, to preach to those few numbers so that we can get the hell out of here and get away from this madness, this Jesus madness. But yeah, as I said, GMS leaves the scene destroyed by questions. He came out there with his woman. His woman is spouting off all kind of madness. And we brought out scriptures as concerning, you know, woman, you're not even supposed to be preaching the Bible. You're not even supposed to be going into the scriptures like that. But none of that was respected. But we knew that. I knew that as we were talking to them, you know. So it wasn't going to be as they say, a friendly debate. It wasn't going to be friendly back and forth. If you coming with a bullhorn, you ain't coming for no friendly back and forth. You coming for discord. And that's why we went into the scriptures that we went into as concerning Edom and the downfall of Edom in the book of Obadiah. Because that's all you need to hear is your condemnation. You are not trying to get the understanding of who the Gentile foreigner is. You're not trying to get the understanding of any of that stuff. Any of the beauty of the scriptures, you're not trying to get that understanding. You're trying to get the understanding of this madness, of Jesus. That's what you want. And like we were talking about the following week at camp, I believe, we talked about the ways of Jesus. Jesus is going to have you putting an ash cross on your head on Wednesday. I forget exactly what they call that when they put the ash cross on their Wednesday. But that whole madness, you got Fat Tuesday, and you got the Ash Wednesday. Fat Tuesday, you're out partying, living it up, catching bees, showing your titties. And then Wednesday comes and you holier than everybody you can see in your sight. And that's not according to the scriptures at all, you know. I'm going to get a quick precept as concerning what I was just saying. I'm going to read from the book of Matthew, chapter 6. I'm going to start at the top. Take heed that you do not your alms before men to be seen of them, otherwise ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets. And that was one of the things that all that stuff goes back to. You know, the doing the alms as far as putting the ash cross on your head, the beads, the Catholic beads and all that stuff. Matthew chapter 6 goes into all that stuff. And that's what these men want to have us still believing in. All these satanic practices. But Yahushua said, do not do those things. Right? So we are trying to teach our people, the chosen, the elect people, to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, and also to believe in Yahushua. Believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The Most High has blessed us with this truth, and we turn away from this madness you see on the screen. We turn away from Jesus. Walking away, running away, driving away, getting away from Jesus as far as we can. And these people out here see what we're doing. And this is the satanic couple that you saw on the video that says, you know, this is GMS leaves the scene. This is a satanic couple right here with a Jerusalem sign in the background. Which it all stands to reason that they're probably sent by some sort of so-called Jews, some gutter rat team, Jesuits or something like that, sent them out there because they see that the Lord's word is thriving and pushing. So they want to try to continue to snatch our people and have them right back into this Jesus madness. But we're going to preach this truth. We're going to continue to push this truth. Through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we're going to continue to push his word against all different kinds of adversaries, all different kinds of people, all different kinds of groups. We're going to continue to push the Lord's word. And I'm going to read from the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4. And I'm going to start at verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. And that's what these people are going to be doing. They're not going to want to hear the truth of the matter. They're going to want to hear those smooth things. And that's what Jesus is trying to give you, those smooth things. Jesus is trying to lure you right back into sleep, into that hypnotic state. But what does Yahushua say the truth will do? The truth will set you free. And that's what we're trying to be a part of. That freedom that Yahushua Bashim Yahushua is bringing to his people, their people. We're trying to get out of this madness. We're not trying to continue to believe on Jesus and continue to sit up here and be sitting in a church for the rest of your life. We're trying to get out of this madness through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And I'm going to read another precept. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 4. A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to the naughty tongue. And that on a side note, you got the Avengers. They back at it again, trying to jump on the coattails of these Jesus is the word guys. Now they'll do anything possible to try to come up to GMS, even to the extent of siding with Jesus. In this matter, they're siding with Jesus. They're rolling with Jesus. Just so they can stay in opposition to Great Millstone. But hey, they're giving heed to these itching ears and they're going after all these other doctrines, and so be it. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to win either way. And if it be the Lord's will, I continue in this truth and to be on that winning side. So I wanted to do this video with some of the other brothers, but I'll put this one up, but we're also gonna try to do another video with all the brothers over there, so that we can try to, you know, really flesh out what was going on out there. And if you want to see the full or a major portion of what went on that day, and not believing on this bullshit that Jesus is the word put out, then you can go to our page that you'll be on, GMS Dallas Disciples 7, and you'll get more of an understanding about the liar and the murderer that this man is. This man is out here trying to continue to keep our people in them straits, continue to keep our people low, continue to keep our people in a Jesus mindset. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is trying to set you free through the scriptures. And with that, Lord willing, brothers were edified. Like I said, I'll try to do another video with all the brothers involved. But I just wanted to kind of touch bases on this real quick. So Lord willing, we'll have that other video up soon. All praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.